Hey guys, what's up? It's NuclearVideosHD, and I knew that this update was coming out, and unfortunately I was in school when it happened, but I'm here with the level 35 update. Again, terribly sorry I couldn't make the update video earlier. Like I said, I was in school, then soccer practice, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Okay, so this is actually a really great update. I thought that the last level update was my favorite, but I think this one definitely has it beat. Tons of awesome stuff have come out, and every single building, which there was 4 of them, and that's great for a level update to have so many buildings. They all had characters, so... Well, actually, the DMV didn't have a character, but, we got 2 characters with the Spinster City Apartments. Anyway, I kind of started trying to put them down, but I think I'm just going to leave them here because I'm going to be redoing my town soon. I really don't want to. I like my town, but I feel like I've had it for a while and I could use an upgrade. But anyway, we have the Springfield Pet Shop, which is the exact picture sent in to me by Gabe. So all the pictures he found were 100% true, nothing more, nothing less. It's really awesome, so I'm loving these buildings, just really cool. When you click on the Springfield Pet Shop, I can turn up the volume a little bit. Well, anyway, the building task is selling ferret-like poodles, and it earns... And it's just like a snake hissing when you click on it. But it earns 90 bucks every 4 hours, which isn't too great. I mean, it could be a lot better, but, who's complaining? I really like that building, so... Then there's the Spinster City Apartments, which are really awesome. I like these things a lot. And when you click on them, it's like a clock ticking, and it says being unvisited, and it earns 400 bucks every, I think, day and a half. So that's really not that bad. Pretty good, and it's like 2 buildings in one, pretty much. So really nice. Then you get the driver's student driver car, well, limousine, but this thing is really cool. Liking this thing a lot. When you click on it, it beeps, and that's a really cool feature as well. And then we have these popsicle stick sculptures of Patty and Selma and Disco Stew. Really, really cool. This was from, I don't remember what episode, but Homer started making like sculptures of everyone in town, and he just had these 2. So why they only made these 2, I won't know, but maybe they'll make more. I don't know. Not really my favorite decoration, but they are cool. Then there is the Springfield Department of Motor Vehicles. Really awesome. I love this building. When you click on it, there's those phone ringings and staplers and photos and stuff going off, so that's really cool. And the building task is losing paperwork. Now,
my sour disposition keeps me young.
So now we have Selma, who has voice, which is great.
Knock it off!
So she has hula dancing for 60 minutes. She can look for a date for 4 hours. Work at the DMV for 8, watch MacGyver for 12, take a smoking break for 24, and cuddle with Jub Jub for 6 hours. So her tasks are a little bit different from Patty, considering they both are pretty different people. So that's good because they're not like... oh man, I can't remember their names. The other twins, man, I can't remember their names. But anyway, so they're not like joint characters, so I like that too. So that's what's good about having her. And I can't believe I can't remember their names. Terry and Sherry, there you go. And then there's Disco Stew's Disco. I love this building, and like I said, there was a lot of buildings in this update, which is really awesome. So, and this is one of my favorite ones that they've added to the game. Although, right now I have it over here, which I hate. I think I'm going to have to move it or something, because I just think it looks terrible there. Anyway, really cool building when you click on it. It's got your disco music playing, obviously. Spinning vinyl, that's the building task, and really cool. And when a character goes inside, the Disco Stew sign like glows up and dances and stuff. When somebody goes in the DMV, the door opens. I don't think anyone can go in the pet shop, but when someone goes in the Spinster City Apartments, I don't think anything happens, but yeah, so like I said, I'm probably going to be redoing my town, so there's no really, I'm not going to be keeping those there, but I'll find a spot. And then there's Jub Jub, which is really cool. And what's weird about, well, not weird, but what's awesome is that he has a task which is really cool. That's unlike anything that they've added. So he is like one of those non-playable looking characters, but he's actually a playable character, and he walks around my town, which is really awesome. So he's a really cool character. Definitely makes one of my favorite lists. And then it says Jub Jub, and he can tongue flick for 12 hours. Earns quite a bit of cash, $600. That's really not bad. But that is the only task he has. But seriously, who can complain? That is really cool. So Jub Jub, really awesome. If I could find Disco Stew.
Clean up in all the aisles.
So he's up breaking up a party.
Thank you. Come again.
Okay. Now I need to find Disco Stew so I can show you, because this guy is totally boss. And for now, I put my popsicle stick sculptures in front of the popsicle stick tower. Just felt like that's the place that fits in perfect. And it's kind of weird how many things they have about popsicle stick towers, or popsicle sticks in this game. Whatever. So here's
This makes me feel like a natural woman.
So here's Patty, and she can hit on Edna for 60 minutes, nap on a bench for 4 hours, buy Lady Laramie 100s for 6 hours, which unfortunately she just goes into the Quickie Mart. But I thought, at first it'd be cool if she actually went up to like a vending machine, one of the Laramie vending machines we got. That I think would be so awesome, but unfortunately she doesn't. That'd just be really cool. Like if she went up to it, put cash in there, and like it didn't work, and she like kept on like trying to uncrinkle the dollar or something. I don't know. She can work at the DMV for 8 hours, watch MacGyver for 12 hours, and take a smoking break for 24. So all in all, she's a pretty cool character as well. Like I said, her tasks are a little bit different than Selma, and but they're both really cool characters. And I just wish I could find Disco Stew. They should make like a really easier way of finding characters. Like you should be able to go into like a character guide or something, and then have their names. Like you should be able to go into your character log and then click on them, and then you instantly go to them. I don't know. I think that would be a lot cooler than having to waste time looking around searching. But hopefully I can find him. I don't want to make this video run way too long, and I'm kind of just saying stuff just to keep it off dead air. I mean, I could just store Disco Stew's Disco. Alright, whatever, I'll do that. But yeah, this is really cool, and I'm loving this update, and I'll show you what categories they're in next. But, okay, so he should come out. But, yeah, so the characters are in sort of the same category that I kind of thought that they would be in, except for one little difference, which I'll show you in a second, because I know a lot of you guys probably aren't up to the update yet, but you can still see the building guides. So here's Disco Stews. Okay. And Disco Stew.
Leave Disco Stew alone, man.
Okay, you guys can't see that. Alright, there we go. So Disco Stew can see that Springfield sorely needs to shake its groove thing. I must let the people know that at Disco Stews they are safe to push in the proverbial bush. Okay. Disco Stew is throwing the party of the year, but first I gotta get some of the white stuff. Sugar.
Oh, hi. Disco Stew's the name. Proselytizing disco's my game.
Okay. So you can roller boogie for 60 minutes. He can boogie down for 6 hours, drink at Moe's for 8 hours, work a shift at Disco Stews for 12, boogie down with God for 24 hours over at the church. Not the task I thought it would be, but get snacks for the party for 4 hours, which I guess...
Disco Stew should have moved on with his life, and now it's too late.
So, as you can see, they all have voices, which is absolutely awesome. I always love when the characters have some stuff to say. So that is really cool, and it adds a lot of good touch to the game. So now I can show you the character collections, and for the most part, they're in the categories I thought they would be in. So, Patty and Selma are in the Bouvier family category, which I pretty much pinpointed that exactly. It was kind of an easy guess, really. So, that's good. That can always add to more characters being added to that family. Probably not Marge's mom, because I'm pretty sure... No, well, actually, I think maybe both Marge's parents are dead. I know her dad is dead, right? Maybe. Maybe not her mom. I have no idea, but it would be pretty cool if she got added. And then there's a more oddballs category with Disco Stew. I guess they felt that the original oddballs category was way too overfilled. It's already got a whole bunch of people in there, but I guess the most characters in a category will be like 5. And then going over to the animals and pets is Jub Jub, and that's pretty much where I thought it would go as well. So that's pretty good. And all in all, this update was really great. I absolutely love it. Again, I do apologize for the late upload. Like I said, had a busy day, and just give me your opinions on the update, and you always leave some feedback on the video. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.